What's up, everybody? That's right. You know what I want to talk about? You know what the fuck I want to talk about? You've read the title, and you know what it's about. Super Mario Brothers movie rant. And I'm gonna start doing more rants, because there's a couple things that have been pissing me off. First off, let me just say that this is gonna be my only video for the next 2 weeks, because my camera's been acting up. It has to be cleaned. You know, it has dirty video heads, and I gotta clean it. I use mini DV technology. Hold up, you know what? These are the kind of tapes I use. And after reusing them for so long, the camera fucks up and gets dirty. Anyways, Mario Brothers movie. Who here remembers that movie? I'm sure a lot of you people do, and for those who haven't seen the movie, just go on YouTube and look it up. Super Mario Brothers movie. You could watch the movie on YouTube. Alright? Oh boy, you know, when this movie came out, I remember it came out like in the 6th grade, or when I was in the 6th or 7th grade. It came out, I know, when I was in middle school or something. And let me say this, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the Mario Brothers franchise movie, alright? I was a big fan of, what the fuck am I saying? I enjoyed the Mario Brothers franchise, that's what I mean. You know, I was a fan of Mario Brothers 1, 2, and then Part 3. Part 2 and 3 owned. You know, just Part 2 and 3 were the best. I mean, in Part 2, you got a chance to play with Luigi and the princess and Toad. My favorite character was Toad, because Toad, he was balanced out well. He couldn't jump high, but he can sure lift those vegetables up real quick and throw it at your ass. And Princess, you know, the ability to fly with her dress, that was like, wow, that was ownage. That was dope, you know? So, you know, I was excited when the Mario Brothers movie came out. And I still am a fan of the Mario Brothers franchise, you know? Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? You see that shit? Still playing Mario games, Smash Brothers. Anyways, let's talk about this god-awful piece of shit movie, okay? You know, I wish I had the fucking movie. You know, let me review it for you. First off, Luigi. Let's talk about Luigi. You know what? I'm gonna show you some little pictures and stuff like that. Let's talk about Luigi. Luigi didn't even have his fucking traditional mustache, okay? He didn't have his fucking traditional fucking, you know, where was it? Who the fuck made this movie? Secondly, the Goombas. You know, let me show you the Goombas. You see that? That's a Goomba. You people know the famous, one of the famous Koopa's villains over here, one of his peoples, the Goomba. That's a fucking Goomba. A fucking mushroom like that. Let me show you what their fucking idea of a Goomba was in the movie. That's their idea of the Goombas. You see that? How the fuck does that look anything like a fucking mushroom Goomba? Just let's take a look at that again. Does that look like a fucking Goomba to you? I don't think so. You know, they totally destroyed it. Look at that. You know, and not only that, but the person who they got to play King Koopa was Dennis Hopper, who I think he's been in a few movies. And that makes no fucking sense. King Koopa is supposed to be that big fucking lizard with the spikes on his shell, with the fire breathing. He's supposed to look like some form of dragon / dinosaur or whatever. And their idea of King Koopa was a fucking human being. At the end of the movie, Bowser, the human Bowser, Dennis Hopper, he turns into a dinosaur. I think he de-evolves himself, and you see him turn into the King Koopa that we all know for a little bit, you know, for a couple seconds, like about a minute before the Mario Brothers destroy his ass. You know? What else? I'm trying to tell you what else about this movie. Damn, I'm trying to think. The Hammer Brothers. You people know who the Hammer Brothers are? The guys with the fucking helmets and the hammers and shit. Their idea of the Hammer Brothers were the police officers in the movie. They were in the fucking fake Mushroom Kingdom. And you know, the Mushroom Kingdom, forget about the Mushroom Kingdom, okay? This place was, I heard one user say it on here, it's basically a post-apocalyptic New York. That's what it was. Because it looked nothing like the fucking Mushroom Kingdom I know in the video games. You know, colorful scenes, big hills, up in the valley, in the mountains and stuff like that. I mean, it was terrible. It was fucking terrible. What else? Big Bertha. Do people know who Big Bertha is? Let me show you Big Bertha. Big Bertha is that fish that swallows you in the Mario Brothers 3 game. That fish that if you jump in its water territory, in the water levels, it'll fucking swallow you. Hold up. Now, as you people can see here, that's Big Bertha, the fish right there. That's the name of the fish. So you figured, okay, you know what I'm saying, if they're gonna choose somebody to play that fish, it might as well be at least like a fish or something, or some kind of computer digitized fish. See? Just showing you right here. Alright. Now let me show you their idea of who Big Bertha was. And I swear, I mean, I did not know this until I saw this movie recently again, about like 2 weeks ago. As you can see here in the movie, there's Big Bertha. That's right, no joke. A character that's supposed to be a fish in the movie. Hold on.
Dance with me. I'll hit you all you like.
There you go.
Go Mario.
So as you can see, the person who they got to play Big Bertha, a fish, was a big fat black woman. Okay? You know, did the creators of this movie even fucking play the fucking game to understand who is supposed to be who? You know, this movie is gonna go down in time as one of the most awful pieces of shit there is. Literally, it's just a big pile. It's a big, huge, wet pile of smelly dog shit. That's what it is. The only thing they got right in the movie was the bombs. You guys remember the bombs? The guys with the switches, and they walk and they blow. They just blow the fuck up. That's the only thing they got right in the movie. The bombs. You know, this movie, I think you could get it maybe for a couple dollars in one of them special discounted sale bins at Walmart or something. So my rate for this movie. Forgot about Princess Peach. The princess. You know, before I finish up the review, the princess in the beginning of the movie, she was born from an egg, a dinosaur egg. So I'm guessing that the princess was some kind of half human, half dinosaur, which really made no fucking point or no sense at all. And on top of that, you also had Yoshi. Yoshi was another one of my favorite Mario characters. The green fucking dinosaur with the tongue that swallows you and shits out eggs out the back of its ass and then throws it right back at the villains. Yoshi was this little dinosaur, this Jurassic Park reject dinosaur that looks like it was used in the Jurassic Park movie, and it was horrible. I think Yoshi ends up dying because somebody, I think Koopa's wife, ends up stabbing Yoshi in his fucking neck. And oh yeah, the kids. Yes, how much time I got left? Alright, the kids in the movie. Koopa's supposed to have kids in the Mario Brothers 3. Koopa had 8 kids. In the movie, he had only 2 of them. Iggy and Morton or something. And they were fucking human beings. Let me show you King Koopa, okay? I forgot to show you people King Koopa.
Mario?
This is who we got to play King Koopa. Right here.
It's Brooklyn! My world! Give me that Devo gun!
There's Koopa and his super scope gun. This is King Koopa as we all know. This is a King Koopa! Not Dennis fucking Hopper, okay? This is a King Koopa. See, that's a King Koopa. See? That's a King Koopa. So, my review for this movie, 1 out of 5 stars. 1, why do I give it a 1? Because you see, the only time this movie is worth watching, for all you potheads out there that love to fucking blaze up and get high, I recommend you watch this movie. Because not only will you laugh at the stupidity of this movie, but you will also laugh at the horrible acting of this movie. So, to all the potheads out there, next time you're smoking that fatty with your friends, make sure to pick up yourself a copy of that Mario Brothers movie for a couple bucks off eBay, off the internet, or at your local Walmart, or at FYE, or any small bodega store, or whatever, and enjoy with your friends and be prepared to just focus there and just laugh while you blazed. So that's my review, and that's my Mario movie rant. Later.